else wants to share?
I can share.
Thank you, Claire.
Okay, so should I share my top five first?
Yes, that'd be great.
Okay, so my top five are strategic, achiever, learner, competition, and deliberative. And yeah, so should I answer the question now with the?
Yeah, that would be great. Yeah, tell us. And then since your mom's here too, we'll kind of talk about that, how that all works together. So yeah, share
So
how you see those
having
working.
a more clear idea of myself after taking the Strengths Finder test, I think I'm able to see how different people kind of work together and are compatible with each other, including my teachers, my parents, and I. And seeing them more clearly and seeing everyone more clearly, I think makes it easier to understand everybody. And now, whenever I meet somebody, I'm instantly thinking, oh, I wonder what they are. I wonder what their strengths are. Like it goes from people to movie characters. It's kind of crazy how this has affected me. And
Wow.
so my number one is strategic, although I can commonly see myself using competition paired with achiever and deliberative as well on a daily basis. And I think my parents see kind of this ambition in me, this need to kind of work my way to the best and stuff. So I think that they can also see me as a bit cautious as well because I take a long time to make decisions often, and I kind of go back and forth between options. That's kind of a strategic, deliberative theme. And I think it's a big advantage knowing your strengths over people whose parents might not entirely know them, because it kind of gives us and our parents a way to understand us better and kind of see where this is all coming from.
Absolutely. And I mean, you guys could go probably teach strengths now. You guys are Carol's taught you so well. So Bonnie, as the parent of Claire, what do you see since she has learned her strengths and been intentionally using them at school and outside of school?
She talks about it a lot.
That's great.
And absolutely, it gives us a better understanding of her. We were kind of in tune with her. I think we knew some of this even before she took them. One of her biggest strengths, which I think can also be somewhat of a weakness too, is like the competitiveness. She's not competitive necessarily it's not like a sports thing where she's competitive against other people. She's competitive with herself. And that is knowing that it helps us understand her. But it's hard too, because, say she doesn't get 100 on a test, it's only a 97 or something. She's furious with herself. and it has nothing to do with the other students. It has to do with her. She's, a very high achiever, and she just has to do the best that she can. So we definitely see that in her. Yeah, I mean, I think she pretty much hit it. Like, we understand her better. And it's funny, I took the test last Friday, and she was like, let me guess what you were. And she guessed 2 or 3, I think.
That's great, Claire.
Of mine, which was kind of interesting. So
did y'all share any of the same?
I don't think so.
Okay. My number 6 was in her top 5, but none of our top 5 interlapped.
Which one was that, Claire?
Discipline.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Wow.
She gets that from me.